Hello Leo, I'm here to give you insight and guidance, and I just asked Spirit to meet you where you're at in this current space and time. So I already pulled a card for you guys, and we have Union. Look how beautiful that is. Union. So some of you Leos could be focused on a union. Okay, this union does not just have to be a relationship. It could be a relationship for some. But for others, this could be a divine union. But I'm going to start with the relationship. I see that for some of you Leos, you're growing in your union. For others of you, you're desiring to grow in your union. On her head, there's like a lotus flower, okay? And you know, the lotus flower grows from the mud, okay? They grow from the mud. And I mean, it's a beautiful flower, of course. So I see here that with some of you Leos, your partner could have like mud brain, okay? That's for some of you. They can have mud brain, okay? And there's no lotuses growing out of there. So you're desiring a union. You're desiring to be on the same page with your partner. For others of you, you are growing in this union with your partner, okay? Now, when I looked at this card, I heard tabernacle, okay? I heard tabernacle. And a tabernacle is a house of worship, okay? It's like a church. It's where God dwells, okay? So for some of you, you're growing in your spirituality with God. Some of you could be becoming nuns. You could have dedicated your life to God, dedicated your life to spirituality, okay? Being in a union with the divine, okay, that's for some of you. This may not even have anything to do with anyone else. It's just your relationship with God, okay? And I see that a lot of you are growing in your spirituality. You could have went through a time of confusion, feeling stuck in the mud, and now you're emerging like the lotus flower. You are growing in your spirituality. For others of you, it's a call for you to align with God, align with the divine, okay? Because some of you could be lost and not found, okay? Some of you Leos, okay? You could be mud dwellers. That's for some of you, all right? What else am I seeing here? I see several colors. So this is like the chakras. So Leo, it's really a call for you guys to really connect with your chakras, your energy sources of the body. Some of you are already doing that, okay? Some of you are already doing the work. I mean, this card is really powerful. So some of you Leos who are doing the work, good job, okay? Good job. I definitely see that you guys could have went through a difficult time. I'm seeing spirals. You guys could have been on a downward spiral, okay? But you're emerging, you're in union with the divine, you're in union with yourself, you're at one with yourself. And since you're at one with yourself, everybody is just seeing your beauty, seeing your magic, and how amazing you are, okay? But most importantly, like I said, I heard tabernacle, okay? So you guys could be really getting involved with your spirituality, going to church. Well, I don't know if you can go to church now, but like virtual church, you know. You could be in a union where you and your partner share the same beliefs. You're growing spiritually together, and you're just feeling like a divine goddess, okay? So good for you. So let's read from the book and see what it says. It says, a tantric goddess sits within an ancient temple of worship. She is filled with the ecstasy of divine union, which permeates the room in a rainbow of hues radiating from her aura. All the colors of the chakras are represented. The goddess wears a pink lotus flower symbolizing transcendence and Buddhist culture. The lotus thrives in muddy water, yet reaches beyond the murky depths for the light, emerging as a perfect bloom. Whether you seek spiritual union from within or a physical connection with another, the search to rise above the surface of illusion toward the light of divine understanding is a worthy goal. We often seek the missing parts of ourselves in others, only to be met with disappointment. This craving can drive many to addiction, forever searching for the elusive other in the realm of extremes. Through the relentless cycle of trial and error over lifetimes, we can learn to love and accept others. We can learn to love and accept ourselves just as we are and loosen our attachments to outcomes. Meditation and sincere self-inquiry help steer you toward a deeper meaning of union. By allowing it to emerge naturally within, like the lotus bloom rising from the depths, The appearance of this card plays a significant role in your question and calls you to take comfort in the encompassing presence of union. The thoughts, values, and exchanges you seek to cultivate offer vital clues about how you perceive and experience this basic need. Notice any areas of resistance where energy is blocked. Now may be a good time to address and release buried feelings or preconceptions with the transforming power of unions connecting frequencies. Union suggests the possibility of a new relationship, special friendship, creative project, or meditation. The entwining of the divine energy of union seeks authentic expression. The heavenly energy represented by this card could also signify the answer to a prayer. I love that. Oh my gosh. And as I was reading, I just felt a really positive energy just flow over me. So this is just really beautiful. Okay, really beautiful. So most importantly, if you're seeking a union with someone else, you should be trying to seek a union with yourself, you know. And what that means is you could be searching. Some of you could be searching for love in the wrong places, or searching for happiness in another person instead of finding that happiness within and finding that happiness with God and your spirituality. Some of you don't believe in God, but it's really important for you to find that happiness within yourself first instead of looking for it outside of yourself. Other people are not responsible for our happiness. They are not. And you can't make them responsible for your happiness. You have to make your own self happy. Okay? So let's see, Leo, what's surrounding you. What's going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo? Oh, these cards want to pop out. What's going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo? Lovers, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. Same three cards that were in the Aquarius reading. So you could be dealing with Aquarius. Leo, your opposite sign is Aquarius. So this could just, you know, of course, be for you. So we have the Lovers card, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, okay? So I see for some of you Leos, you're in a strong connection, a strong relationship. This relationship could be going through a difficult time, and you're wanting to reconcile with someone. Okay, that's for some of you. You may be desiring to reconcile with someone, or someone is trying to reconcile with you. This could be a past lover. For some of you, there's a lover that's wanting to reconcile with you. They're wanting this dream to come true, okay? And the dream of theirs is to reconcile, to be with you, okay? That's what I see for some of you. There's a lot of water here. So, Leo, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or even an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you can have this in your chart. I am seeing a reconciliation. For some of you Leos here, I see a reconciliation. I definitely do see that. But this reconciliation is like crumbs. For some of you, I see that this reconciliation is it's not like a major offer, okay? And it could just be an apology. It could be you saying sorry or forgiving yourself in a situation. It could be something like that, okay? That's what I wanted to say, okay? But for the most part, I see like these are some pretty positive cards here. I see that you guys are growing emotionally. You're maturing emotionally. You're becoming more emotionally intelligent. You're more aware of yourself and your surroundings, I'm seeing. If that's not the case, it's really a call for you to be more aware of your surroundings and yourself. Okay, some of you could be in this vibration where you're like this. Okay, feeling down and feeling out because of your past, because of, you know, things that may have happened in your relationship, even in a childhood, okay? Let me see here. What else am I seeing? Yeah, I really see that you're wanting a new beginning with someone. I definitely see that you're wanting a new beginning with someone. I'm hearing also picking up where we left off, okay? But I see things are going to be coming together for you guys, Leo. I do see that. I do see if you may have went through a difficult time with someone, things are going to smooth out again, okay? I do see that. And I'm hearing expectations. So Leo, it's really important for you to get your expectations in check. Take a look at your expectations and see if it's realistic or not, okay? We can love someone. We can desire to be in a relationship with someone, a union with someone. But if someone has mud brain and they're really not on the same page as you, you got to do what's best for you, okay? You really got to do what's best for you. That's for some of you, not all of you, okay? All right. What else am I seeing here? That seems to be pretty good. These are not too bad. Okay, but I definitely see a desire for a new beginning, wanting something new, and I do see a reconciliation. But it's not something, like I said, it's not like a major offer. It's like an apology, and I wanted to say crumbs. It's like crumbs. You're not getting the full Monty. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for some of you. Okay. I also see for some of you, some of you could be dealing with another person. You could be in a relationship with someone, and there's somebody else that's in the picture. This could be baby mama drama. Okay. I see a baby mama that's trying to come back in. Excuse me. They're trying to come back in and like, you know, rebuild this family. They want the baby, they want the baby, the dog, they want it all. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, they're trying to interfere with your union. Okay, this is another person. Okay, this person has a child. Okay, they might not even have a child, but they could, maybe they're childish. Okay, you take what resonates. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, somebody is really wanting a family. Somebody really wants a family, okay? And Leo, for some of you, you could want a family with this person, but this person's not responsive. They're not really responsive to that. They're wore out. They may not even want children or a family. That's for some of you, okay? And there are some people out there that don't want children, and that's okay. They don't want children, but you know, you can't force anyone to have kids. Or if you don't want children, Leo, no one can force you to try to have children. Okay. All right. So Leo, what do you need to know going forward? What do you need to know going forward? There's a lot of emotions here, a lot of water. So really watch out for your emotions, Leo. Do your best not to drown in your emotions. But I really feel like you guys are just really connecting with yourself again and doing what makes you happy. That's what I really see more than anything. As far as like what's surrounding you. Okay, so Leo, what do you need to know going forward? Leo, what do you need to know going forward? Leo, what do you need to know going forward? Needle in a haystack, I heard. So somebody could be like a needle in a haystack. It's so hard to find them. Four of Cups, we have two number 4s. Okay. And Knight of Wands. Okay, going forward. So, Leo, going forward, Leo, this connection that you're in, okay, this relationship, or this could be someone you're really fond of, okay, it gives you a headache, okay, because we have the 9 of Swords here, and this is like misery, and I'm hearing misery loves company. Hopefully, Leo, you're not the miserable person, okay, that just wants the company. Okay, but if that's not the case, it could be the other person who is miserable and they just need company. This could be an air sign person. Gemini, not Gemini, Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But this could be you as well, because your opposite sign is an air sign, which is Aquarius. So I see here, it says the longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater it is, the greater the power to harm us, okay? So this could have been a relationship that didn't work out, okay? If a relationship didn't work out, it does not mean that you sit in misery. You allow this situation to continue to fester, and you focus on the misfortunes, because it's only hurting you and it's not hurting anyone else, okay? So going forward, do your best not to be in this Nine of Swords energy. Also, for some of you, you may need some more sleep too. You could be up at night worrying constantly over a relationship, over a situation. It's a call for you to really align with the divine. Check on your mental health as well, because you see the lotus flowers on top of her head. This is mud brain. The Nine of Swords is mud brain. So try your best not to be in that vibration. If you are in that vibration, make the effort to get out of that. Like the lotus flower blooms from the mud. It takes effort. It takes effort, okay? Also, take some time out to rest. Let's see, 9. Yeah, you definitely need to take some time out to rest. For some of you, you could be very persistent. Things could be, you know, emotions could be running really high in this relationship, in this connection. It could really be any type of situation, but it's a call for you to take a step out and rest. Okay, take a step out and rest. Give your mind a break. Okay, because I really feel like the mental state is very off track. Like the mental state, the mind is off. Okay, the mind is restless. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So it says, when the music changes, so does the dance. So shift the dance. So when things shift in your life, it's time for you to shift up too. Okay. For instance, if things are not really going right and there's a lot of negativity surrounding you, a lot of pain surrounding you, raise your vibration. Okay. Shift your energy in your favor. Yes, sometimes it could take time. You know, it could definitely take time, but your effort is what really matters. Okay, that's what matters. So when things shift up emotionally for you, okay, or in a situation, you have to shift your energy, okay, to your benefit. Okay, so you have this peace of mind, so you're not running raggedy all the time, and so you're not laying up like this page of cups here, looking all worn out and defeated. Okay. The Knight of Wands, you know, it's an action-oriented card. It's a card that's constantly on the go. It's a card that is that talks about travel too. Okay, but I really see this card as like directing your energy, moving in a direction that is going to benefit you. Okay, putting yourself first, because it's Queen of Cups here. You know, there doesn't have to be another person or a baby mama drama, but this can just be you. There's a need for you to put yourself first. Go after what you are wanting. Go after what you desire. Okay, most importantly, putting yourself first. Okay, listening to your intuition about a situation. When we're aligned with the divine, okay, and we're aligned with God, we have the power and the ability of discernment. Our intuition is much more clear. We hear our intuition loud and clear, if anything, okay? So it's really about aligning, okay? Aligning yourself with God, aligning yourself with the divine, okay, or whoever. It could be Buddha, whatever, okay? And when you're able to do that, then you're going to have a sense of direction. You're going to know exactly what it is that you need to do, okay, going forward. But most importantly, you really need to put yourself first. Really put yourself first. For some of you, it's a call for you to close somebody out of your life, okay, because they're no longer serving you. They are severing your ties with the divine, okay? They're severing your ties with God. This is what I say, okay? And I set the 601. I said the second that you try to disconnect me from God, that's when I'm done with you. Okay, so for some of you, it could be a person in your life, or it could be a job. It can really be anything that's making you move away from God instead of closer to God or the divine or to Buddha, whatever. Okay, whatever the situation is or person that's causing you to move away from God and not be closer, then you have to make a run for it. Okay. That's if you love God and you love the divine and all of that. If you're on the spiritual journey, you cannot allow other people or situations to get the best of you. Okay, that's what's really important. And this is like the Nine of Cups is like you're making a run for it. You're saving your own self. You're saving your own self. That's for some of you. I really see that some of you are really saving your own self, and you're closing out people that have been putting you in the Nine of Swords energy. You're closing out people that have moved you away from your path. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you. I don't see that for all of you, but some of you, I do see that. Okay. But it really is about your mental and your emotional stability. Most important, okay? You got to really focus on your mental and your emotional stability, because that's what's, for some of you, that's what's driving the boat, okay? Your mental and your emotional, okay? Your mental and emotional stability is very important, because a lot of you could just really have like a reckless mind. You're scattered and you don't know what kind of, you don't know what decisions to make. I mean, these are like important like life decisions, and you don't know what to do. You're just scattered, and your emotions are in the front seat. So it's really a call for you to look at yourself too. Okay. Most importantly, looking at mental and emotional, really pay attention to your crown chakra and your sacral chakra. Okay, your crown and your sacral chakra. A lot of people do not know this, but when you're under attack, like spiritual attack or psychic attack, it goes through the sacral chakra. Okay? This is like the sex organs. This is where your emotions, your creativity sits. Okay? So you guys, some of you guys need to do some serious healing in regards to your emotional body and your mental body. Okay? What else am I seeing here? Yeah, but most importantly, keep it moving and do your best to not have mud brain, you know. We all experience it, but we have to make an effort to get out of that vibration. And it may be a call for some of you to have solitude, to be alone, to take a step back from a relationship or take a step back from a situation so you can be able to collect your thoughts. Okay? And then once you're able to do that, then it's going to be full speed ahead. You're going to be in this Knight of Wands energy. Okay, you're going to have a whole new perspective. You're going to have a whole new view of yourself and your situation. So for some of you, you got to take a step back. Okay? But you got this. All right? So if you guys like the reading, feel free to press the like button. I would love that. Leave a comment, whatever. If you'd like a personal reading with me, send me an email. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month, and God bless.